On behalf of SSCMR, I would like to welcome Sir in our college. Mr. Amitabh Mishra is associated with IIM Limited as the Associate Vice President since 2011. He is an accomplished management professional with sound understanding of business, administration and a global mindset with strong quantitative and conceptual abilities. Communication and leadership skills, brand management, product management, delivery, operations support, strategic planning and operations for product and services, and people management. Now I would like to call my friend Pooja to felicitate Sir.
Very good morning to you all.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I would like all of you to first introduce me. Introduce yourself and introduce yourself, give your name, your educational qualification, and your experience if anywhere you have worked earlier. Okay, you can start.
I'm Sushant Chakravarti. I completed my graduation in BCom and I have an experience in an insurance sector.
How many years of experience you have?
30 months.
30 months. Yes.
My name is Swayam. I have completed with BCom last year and I am here to pursue my specialization in finance.
Would you like to hear from me? What do you want me to guide you on? So, if any question, if there is any suggestion on any topic that you want me to speak on, or should I go ahead with what I have decided? Yes.
So anything which is new in the market, it is not
Anything which is new in the
we are
market.
new in the market with respect to finance, marketing and various verticals which can help us to know and learn, and we can imbibe ourselves to learn in the same thing. Like for in finance, recently inflation, the amount of inflation to be prescribed by every government, the Raghuram Rajan has said. So is it important, such type of points you should cover in this session, please?
Got it. Okay. Next, anyone else? How many of you are from the finance background here? How many of you are going to major in finance?
Sure.
Okay. And how many of you would major in marketing? Nature? And IT? You have IT also? So, we have a limited number of people. So the topic, apart from selecting the topic which your friend mentioned, what I have today, I think, yes. What I today I will tell you is about how do you make the transition from this MBA college to the corporate world. How many are from second year?
First year.
All of it. So, in the first year you will have the general management subjects, like second year, which is a specialization of the law. What I would like to bring in your consciousness and your learning is what you are studying here in MBA. When I also had done my management, there is a lot of rigorous approach that we can apply. When you go in the corporate to work, what are the differences? How we can bridge that particular gap? Obviously, when you study here, the various subjects, general management, marketing, and all, there are a lot of theories that you have to go through. There are two aspects of anything that you learn, whether you have learned in graduation and all that, there are two aspects of it. One is knowledge, second is application of knowledge. Knowledge, no doubt, what you are getting, what you are learning in the institute is good. And it sets the framework for you. So the better you master it, the better it becomes a second hand for you, and knowledge. That much you can expect to rise later on. But more important than knowledge, what you will gather in these 2 years is the application of knowledge. Knowledge, as I said, no doubt is a prerequisite. But its application is more important. There are many MBA pass-outs, there are many people who pass out the MBA. But the pace, I just saw your brochure where you have the top of the race, 100-meter race. So it's like a 100-meter race also. So those who will get to the top in the corporate world, or some of you may even become entrepreneur tomorrow, will be based on what is your ability in applying that particular knowledge. I'll give you an example, simile, which will bring out the same. Those of you who have learned driving, initially when you went to the driving school to learn, your teacher taught you that he is the accelerator, he is the gear, and all those things. For a few days or a few weeks, you were finding it difficult because you had to consciously press the accelerator, there is the brake, there is the gear. But ultimately, when you became a master in driving, these things, well, where is the accelerator, where is the brake, where is the gear, had to become second nature. So no doubt this is important to know which is the first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, but when you go to the corporate, you don't always come back and consult the book. Respect for decision making. A common definition. An actual railroad, when in the corporate world will go, allocating the responsibilities, directing the people, this will become the second nature. What would be most important for you there is your decision making abilities. Can you make decisions? Okay. So the thing that we need to learn is you are getting paid for making the decisions. Whether the decision is right or wrong, depending upon which you will rise or you will not in the context, in the actual context. Managers who do not delay the decision for long are called decisive. They rise high in hierarchy. A decisive manager is needed everywhere. Managers who are not able to take the decision linger on. Their responsibility one day or the other passes on to someone else who is more decisive than it. Now, I see your presentation initially when I was called for this particular guest lecture. I thought, so what to do, whether you need a PowerPoint presentation. But then I thought that anyway you might have got already saturated with so many PowerPoint presentations. You might be seeing day after day so many PowerPoint presentations. So we do in the corporates. So the best thing what I can do is to share my experience my business experience, the actual life experience. That's how it happens. See, when I started my career, I started with a small startup company initially, and later on went to join a hospitality group. From there joined Sweet Elephants and software agency practice. Then changed over to the selling glass, tinted glass, we call it toughened glasses. From there came on to the IT, was in Bangalore for some time. And then came back to Bombay, with NEC and then eventually with my present organization, that's 8 years out. When I started the career, like the freshers, so there are a lot of responsibilities running around which my boss will give me. Quickly, because I was in marketing, I was in sales, so quickly I had to learn. Because you cannot go back when you join it, company to work, and you cannot go back to the books and see. Some students still do, especially if you are joining in advertising or branding. You will have the still some recognition towards quoting from the textbook. You will still say that what kind of a market segmentation we are doing, okay, and what kind of targeting we are doing and what kind of a positioning we are doing for the product and all. They will still come out in the research reports, especially in the marketing department. In case you are in the sales, in case you are in finance, in case you are in IT, you will have more real life situations to face, because when you are facing a customer, each customer is different. Okay. And business at the end of the day is something what you have to get. Whatever business that you do it, whether you are in outsourcing, or IT, or if you are in STs, you have to sell an X number of goods. From there you get your margins, your profit, which you could again put back into the business. A lot of people are engaged in this particular endeavor of producing or getting that service to the market. So the people who are involved get paid for it. The customer who we are delivering the service, he gets easily satisfied. And at the end of it, we have some margin and profit which we put back again in the organization which you are running. Now, so the topmost thing when you start our business or work in a company is how to get that particular business. Because the revenues at the end of the day, your organization will tell you that I'm concerned with top line and bottom line. Okay, it's in the corporate world, it's very known fact that every day that quarter to quarter you have to chase those revenues. And quarter to quarter you have to also look into the bottom line, whether your business is still profitable, whether you are growing the business or not. And then again, wasting or putting the revenue, if you have got say 250 crore this year, it doesn't mean that next year you will be listing on 250 crores. So next year again you have to climb up. So quarter to quarter, in the quarter time, quarter to quarter you have to grow. Sometimes you compare with the last quarter, how much you did last quarter, and sometimes you compare with your last year quarter. So in the financial reports that you see that's coming in, whether of Infosys or Wipro or TCS or any of these organizations, or any of these big organizations like Amitabh Mishra, you will see comparisons that is done. How many of you, how many of you trade on the stock exchange? Can Bombay Stock Exchange or National Stock Exchange, if any one of you have traded? No one. No one. Okay. I work for this organization, NSCIT, National Stock Exchange, IIM. What I would suggest is, you can start having an experience of how the trading happens. Most of the institutes now have introduced a simulation exercise for knowing how the trading happens. Trading in a stock exchange, how do you purchase the equities, a commodity exchange, from the bullion market. So, for example, I have invested in one of the companies. I have 46,000 shares. How did I buy? I have bought through the stock exchange. Okay. When you go to trade, because earlier you had to go to the stock market and then people used to shout, and when you used to find that okay, this share is good value, you used to purchase. Nowadays everything is online. What you only need to do is open an account, open an account and start trading. There is no need that you are trading with some 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees. There is no need for. There are enough number of shares starting even from 10 rupees, 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 500 rupees. So when you go and actually trade, you will get the experience of what the real world, how the world operates. You have bought 5 shares, say 10 rupees each, 50 rupees you have invested, and you want to sell those shares in 65 rupees or 70 rupees. Your expectations, and before investing, what you will do is, before investing, you will go through many of the media sites, many of the sites which advises you on the value of this particular stock, on the value of this particular script.